below. In this clip I'll make a general Adobe After Effects presentation. This is Adobe After Effects CS5. This is the main window. The workspace is set to standard. I'll start from here. You have the main buttons here, file, from which you can make a new project, you can open a project, you can browse in Bridge, of course, if you have installed it. You can browse for template projects, you can save the project, you can import a file, you can export them, and other things like this. On the edit menu you have the undo and the redo button, the history of the actions made, the cut, copy and paste options, clear, duplicate and select, deselect, label. In the composition menu you can access the new composition button for make a new composition, and you can manage the compositions that you have in your project. In the layer menu you can choose different options to apply to your layers. From the effect menu you can choose different effects to apply on your composition, on your movies. Also from the animation you can save an animation preset, you can apply an animation preset, you can browse the presets if you have some. Under view you have zoom in, zoom out buttons, resolution and other things. These options will be available as soon as you start your composition. And the window menu, from which you can choose what windows you want to see in the main page, and the help menu for the Adobe After Effects help files and keyboard shortcuts and the updates if you want to check for the updates and other stuff like this. Here we have a little toolbar with a selection tool, a hand tool and a zoom tool. Also we have here the rotation tool, the unified camera tool. As you can see, almost any of these options has a hotkey. For example, the unified camera tool has the C hotkey. From here you can make a rectangle, a circle, a triangle or other basic shapes. From here you can grab a pen, you can type a text. From here horizontal type tool, brush tool, clone stamp tool and the eraser tool, the roto brush tool. This is a very used tool, and the puppet pin tool. As you can see, in the standard workspace there are some windows. Each time you'll click on a certain window you'll see that the margins are highlighted, as you can see. So the workspace is by default set to standard. Let's view all the workspace. You can choose to view all panels, the tracker, align, smoother and other things. You can undock the panel and see it over here. You can close it so as the other panels you can align them. Also you have here some let's say tabs with the windows. As you can see, almost any window is open. Let's go back to workspace and click on animation. As you can see here we have the animation presets and other windows. The effects workspace also with the the effects and the presets window over here in the right side of the window, the minimal workspace with just 2 windows, a workspace based on motion tracking. As you can see here, this is a very used window while working with motion tracking. The paint workspace, the standard, which is the default one, the text, which has here the main tools for typing text, the dimensions, the font, the colors, and other stuff like this, and the undocked panels. You can undock the panels to easily close them and move them. If you want to have a large window for composition, you can choose to work with the undocked panels, because you can move those panels and see your composition more bigger. From here we can search for help. I'll choose workspace. I'll change the workspace back to standard. Here is the space for your imported files, movies, pictures, even audio files to work with. Here we have the timeline, and here you'll see the added projects, the added movie files, excuse me. And also here you have a lot of options to work with. Once you've drag and drop your movie from here to here, these options will be enabled, so as these options over here. Also in the composition tab you will see these options enabled once you add the new composition, and you may work with these options. These panels can be resized, as you can see. Also this one, as I can say, you can drag and drop these panels to near the composition one, and you can put them back into the original position. You can close them anytime. You can choose here from window. If you don't like any of these workspaces, you can choose from window which window you want to see here, and you can close them immediately once you've done your work with them. So this is Adobe After Effects CS5. More tutorials about it coming soon. Thanks for watching.